We're here at LateModelRestoration.com with longtime friend James Lubbert. He's also a customer and a sponsored racer. James, tell me a little bit about your car.
This is a 93 Mustang GT road race car. I've been a long time, had this car for about 14 years. Originally it started as a reef blue teal color with a sunroof. Drove it senior year in high school, all through college. Just been a long time part of me.
You daily drove it. When did you start making the conversion to race car?
In about 2004, 2005, just got into autocrossing and went right into road course when I lived in Michigan.
Oh, awesome. Now, I'm sure it started out stock and then progressed until it can't even be driven on the street anymore. What kind of suspension setup do you have?
The current suspension setup is a panhard bar torque arm in the rear, Maximum Motorsport, and then it's got AST coilover shocks and struts all the way around with the coilover springs. We're running the SN95 stock control arms, stock K-member. The whole intent there was to prove it can be done with a stock setup.
Now with all those suspension upgrades, I'm sure you did a little bit to the brakes too.
Yep. Obviously the stock brakes just weren't going to handle it, so we've got 13-inch Cobra front brakes and 11-inch rear Cobra brakes. Much improved.
I'm sure it is, and I bet they do a lot to slow down that hot little powertrain you have in there.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, we've got the DSS 331 stroker motor. It's about a year old in the car. Dynoed at 330 horse and 350 torque to the tires.
That's pretty respectable. I bet it's a handful on the track.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, especially with a car as light as this Fox Body is.
So you got a full cage, race seats, nothing but a road course car. How long have you been racing this car? Or how long have you been racing in particular?
I've been open track road coursing probably about 6 to 8 years, so off and on. It's a blast. There's nothing else like it.
Yeah, there's nothing like going into a turn at speed. Now, if you want to build your car to handle just like this one, check out LateModelRestoration.com for all of your suspension, drivetrain, wheel and tire needs.